Hey, what's going on? It's Roguenjosh, and I'm here to do a redemption video for Breaking Benjamin. So early on, a couple of months ago when I was first doing reactions, I did my first ever reaction. I had never heard a Breaking Benjamin song, and I decided unknowingly to start with Far Away from the new acoustic EP that they did featuring Scooter Ward of Cold. I had never heard Cold, I had never heard Breaking Benjamin, and I did not know it was an acoustic EP. So it was the worst possible entry into Breaking Benjamin. The comments were filled with suggestions for better songs to start with. It was just, I didn't know it was a bad idea because I had never heard them, and it was a brand new song that was doing really well. So I wanted to listen to that and catch that wave. Wasn't the best way to do it. So Diary of Jane seems to be the Breaking Benjamin song. I had a bunch of comments saying that this is the one that should be the first one you hear, and I just looked it up. It's 11 years old, and it has, well, it was uploaded 11 years ago. I don't actually know when the song was released, but it has 162 million views, and it is in 240p in standard resolution. And let's have a listen. I'm excited to hear what Breaking Benjamin's actually all about. So let's go. Gotta put myself in the mindset of 11 years ago. Nice. That's a lot of distortion on that guitar. That's very cool. I like it. It's a cool intro. The kind of clean, spooky lead over that real heavy effects on that rhythm. It's weird knowing that a song was huge and an older song as well. Some idiot was talking when the singer first jumped in. Let me go back. Alright, I'm trying to think of other bands from this time that were making music, and this has got like a Papa Roachy kind of feel to it, which I'm a massive Papa Roach fan, so that's like points on the board, but they're a bit heavier, you know, like this is a real gent kind of riff. Nice change. Alright, so they're a lot like Trapped, who I also really liked, the Trapped album. Let's go back a little bit. I can see why this is a huge chorus that got so big. Some cool changes in it. Some really, he kind of puts screams in there. He uses them in a specific way just to emphasize small parts. The song is very cool. They knew what they were doing at the time. Like they're using the scream just to emphasize that word of the song rather than having full scream parts. Oh, guitarist singer. Okay, so first I was really impressed. So the guitarist, singer, screamer, he does it all. That's awesome. And that also speaks volumes to their songwriting, and I can see how the words fit in the chorus the way they do, because, you know, the guitarist is also the singer. Even if he's not playing, then it definitely changes how they write. I just had to stop because I just saw a like Korn style like bandana around one of the dude's heads. That is definitely 12-ish years ago. Good chord progression in this bit. That change then is very cool. I missed out. I definitely missed out. This song is huge, and if this caught me at the time, I would have loved it. I reckon these guys were just a little bit too late. I think at this point I was like getting deep in the weeds of starting a band and going heavier than this. So I started moving away from the kind of, you know, I had been listening to a lot of Stained and that kind of rock, and I think I'd moved away from this style when this came out. It's sick. Ooh, that's a sweet bridge. Way more screaming than I expected to be in this song. I just did not know. This song's huge. No wonder it's like so popular. At the time, this would have blown people away. At the time, this would have blown people away. Like, the amount of sick changes that this has, the amount of amazing parts it has in one song, and the way it all fits together. How have I never heard this? I've always known of Breaking Benjamin, I just never listened to them. I guess this one didn't make it to Australia at the time. Cool outro. Nice. So I learned today that this style of music now is known as butt rock. So this is butt rock. I don't know why it's called that. I was watching Punk Rock NBA, and Finn just said that this is called butt rock, and there's a new genre of music coming out which is like a modern nu metal, and it's called buttcore. And it's like the new kind of North Lane stuff. And it's my style of music, to be honest. I love it. So yeah, no, that was, in a way, was what I expected. There was a few notes that he was singing over that chorus where he got a little Nickelback Creedy. Not too bad. But I think at that time I was like getting into the Used and that rabbit hole. So I just missed it. But yeah, I cannot believe I started my Breaking Benjamin journey with a brand new acoustic song that was a duet with another band I didn't know. Please forgive me if you go and watch that other video. It has my worst success rate for likes to dislikes. I didn't even know who was the singer from which band when I was watching it. I just didn't know. I didn't know. It was a bad idea. But I can see why this song's so huge. All right, I got to hear more Breaking Benjamin. I need to hear some more of the more modern stuff now, because this one was real old school. So it was hard to appreciate now. I tried to put myself into that mindset, and I can see that if this had hit me at the right time, Breaking Benjamin would have been like, I would have had a poster on the wall. So yeah, I don't know how I missed him. I don't know. I'm going to go and find out, because I saw when this YouTube video was uploaded, but when this song came out, I bet you YouTube wasn't around, you know, like the way that it is. So it's probably even older. So weird that I never heard it. Anyway, I really liked it. If you like this video, please click the little thumbs up button. That helps out a lot. And if you subscribe, that means the world to me. Please go and have a look at my other reaction videos. I've done a bunch. I try to do at least one a week. I try to get 2 in a week. And I love doing it. I love listening to music. I love discovering music that I never heard, like this, you know, like that's a classic. It's so weird listening to a song that you know is a classic that so many people would like. That's 162 million views that you've never heard. And it's in your genre, like in your wheelhouse. Bizarre. Absolutely bizarre. So strange. All right, guys. Thanks heaps for watching. I'll see you next time. I'm gonna go find another song. It's weird. There's nothing coming out at the moment. The last song that I did was the new Angels and Airwaves song. And you can tell that people aren't making music videos right now because of isolation and everything. So it's hard. It is hard without new music coming out. And a lot of the songs that I want to do reaction videos for have this new high level of copyright on them. So there's no point. I can't do a video for them. They will get blocked. So I'm just gonna keep finding new music. I'm gonna go back. So the idea of this one was I'm going back through all of the requests because I get so many requests in the comments. I love them. Thank you guys. I'm gonna go back through the requests and try to do as many of those as possible. Because that's what you guys are asking for, and I want to do videos you want to see. So, all right, awesome. I'll see you guys next time for the next video. See ya.